What's up, everybody? It's Judah Rican. I'm an engineer and producer, and I just want to talk to you guys about depression and anxiety in the producer community. First of all, I want to say shout out to Genius, who recently put out a video talking about mental health in the hip hop community, and I think that's very important in a time right now where the discussion is just open. They open Pandora's box, and a lot of people are just coming forward with how they feel and how they choose to express themselves, right? Now, when I say depression and anxiety in the producer community specifically, is because, let's not kid ourselves, man. When we don't get the placements, when we don't get the emails back from A&Rs, it hurts. When we see other people that we feel that don't deserve the accolades that they're getting, and you feel like you deserve that, you know, that's a tough pill to swallow. How you deal with that and how that affects you plays into the whole mental health cycle. All right, there's a lot of positive ways and to deal with it. There's a lot of negative ways to deal with it. Me personally, you know, I suffer from depression. I get real depressed sometimes. My mood switches, my mood changes, and I don't know why. I'm comfortable with myself that typically if I'm depressed during the day, by the nighttime I, you know, through meditation, smoking weed, whatever, or even just talks with my wife, it's a good way to kind of hone in and narrow down what's wrong with me and how I'm feeling. I've never felt the need to end my life and just end it all. But there are times where I kind of empathize with suicide victims, or I kind of see what they were going through and see that they kind of saw it as a way out. Things were too heavy for them and they wanted, you know, this clean slate, and, you know, it's really sad. And if this video could help you guys go about your day a little better, if it helps you come up with different ideas, or just helps you control and maintain your emotions a lot better, then I will be greatly satisfied. When it comes to anxiety, like I said before, when we send these beats out and when we don't get no response from the A&Rs, that shit pisses me off just like it pisses you off, all right? You know, they say, you know, certain A&Rs say, you know, if you didn't get a response, that is the response. Now, while I do feel like that's just some cockamamie bullshit served on a bullshit platter, you know, some of them do have some merit to it. And we just have to keep going and just keep striving to be better. Now, if you know somebody who's a producer, if you know somebody who's struggling with depression, I'm gonna just say this out. This was a special request from my wife. Cut this whole get over it shit. That's the most insensitive fucking shit you could say to somebody who literally doesn't know what's going on with them. They can't get over it if they don't know what it is. All right? Which brings to my next point, that we need to stay communicated with each other. The producer community is one of the strongest communities in entertainment. Stronger than the artist community, because, you know, everybody's kind of fake, everybody has their egos, and even stronger than the engineering community, because since it's, you know, a very kind of lonesome profession, for the, you know, for lack of a better term, producers, through collaborations, through showcases, and through a lot, we get to know a lot of our peers, a lot of our competition. Now, I want to talk about bitterness, envies, you know, bitterness and feeling envy, feeling some type of jealousy towards another producer or another person. It's easy to be like, yo, fuck that guy. He ain't do none of the work that I put in. How come this guy's getting all the placements, all the notoriety, and I'm not getting shit? Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, there's people these ages that still don't got a placement, whether it be commercial films or major placements. And they would rather go through these emotions alone, and they don't talk to nobody, or they just really don't know who to talk to. It was tough having my mother ask me how was my day after, you know, a week of 12-hour sessions, and I would say, well, you know, it was good. I shook hands with this guy. I had a great conversation with this A&R. This CEO really likes the way I work. That's just not gonna fly, because all she's worried about is how much should I get paid. Whether it be your loved ones asking you that, your friends or your family, they're never gonna understand you. Try to find a mentor or just a friend who's a producer as well, who's in this rat race with you. They're the only people that's gonna understand that, wow, this A&R didn't hit me back. This artist jacked my beat. I got hit with like a sample thing. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone. There's a lot of websites, there's call centers, and me, Judah Rican, I'm putting myself out there. If you guys are going through something, if you feel like you're alone, if you feel like you're ready to give up, because I see a lot of I see a lot of producers on my Facebook or on my Instagram that it kind of makes me feel sad, because they either to the brink of giving up, they become jaded, they become, the bitterness has just engulfed them, and they can't get out of their own bubble to just try to get better or to accept the fact that things take time. I'm not a very religious person, but while I was in Catholic school, one of my teachers told me that God doesn't wear a watch, meaning that not everybody's running on the same time. You might see somebody else get 3 placements in a month, but you never know that 2 years down the line, you might get a placement that might overshadow everything else. I want to make this video just to let you guys know you're not alone. I know I keep saying that. And to just keep on striving. Do not compare yourself to other people. That is the worst thing you could do, is compare yourself to artists, engineers, producers, whatever. This is your journey. This is your story. And the only person who's in control of writing it is yourself. All right. I'm going to leave some links down in the description for like a lot of these call centers, and leave my email and everything like that, man. If you guys have any questions, you guys want to chop it up with me, I'm always here for you guys. I'm always here for the producer community. And I appreciate you guys, man. Jada Rican, Webber.